Blakely with Everyday Gourmet. So it's a little gloomy, kind of rainy, just outside. So I always crave like a kind of delicious, kind of naughty soup. So I'm gonna show you a very easy, creamy tomato soup. It's gonna be so good. I love a good tomato soup. I'm gonna show you exactly how to do it. All right, so in a pan here, I'm gonna do about 2 tablespoons of butter, about 2 tablespoons of oil. I'm just gonna dice up, I'm gonna let that melt. We're about medium, little medium high heat. So then I'm just gonna dice an onion here. Like that, cut it like that. You wanna make sure you use good quality olive oil, good quality butter. Okay, so we are going to add a diced onion directly in here. Let's see, come on. So we're gonna add this in here and give it a big pinch of salt and let these cook for a couple minutes until they're translucent. Perfect. Right, so that looks perfect. So I'm gonna add about 5 cloves of garlic in here. Just like this. About 5 large cloves, so maybe more if you have smaller cloves. Just like that. All right, then we're gonna give it a nice pinch of some salt. Red pepper flakes here. Some pepper. It's very important with soups that you season in layers because you want a nice depth of flavor when it comes to soups. So if you season as you go, you don't find yourself over-seasoning then at the end to make up for it. All right, so we're gonna let this cook until fragrant, just like that. Perfect. You can smell it, smells delicious. So I am opting to use a canned tomato, and I like to use fresh if possible, but if you can't find the freshest, most ripe tomatoes, it's really not going to do this any justice, and I want this to be kind of, decadent. So I have my favorite. You want to make sure you use a really good one. I'm using the San Marzano whole peeled tomatoes right in here. Very important that you use a really good quality jar of tomatoes. All right, so we're gonna let this just kind of push this down a little bit. We're gonna let this reduce a little bit before I add some chicken stock in here. Let this cook for a couple minutes. I'm just gonna kind of chop these up. All right, so this has been cooking, and I've just been kind of working these tomatoes, so the big chunks are out there. So then to this, I'm gonna add a bunch of fresh basil, about a 1/4 cup, 3 tablespoons of sugar, 3 cups of good quality chicken stock. In here. Give it another little pinch of salt. I'm gonna let this cook for about 10 minutes. Beautiful. My beautiful soup has been simmering away. So now, I'm gonna show you what to do. I have a food processor here, or you could totally do a blender or like an immersion blender if you have one. But I'm gonna add mostly our big chunks in there. You might wanna work in batches. You wanna make sure it's really hot. We're gonna put the lid on, make sure there's a vent open so it doesn't back up or anything, and just pulse it until it's smooth. So once everything is pureed, everything is smooth, I'm gonna add 1 cup of cream, ½ cup of shredded Parmesan. Let this all work together. That's gonna make it creamy, decadent, delicious. Stir it all together here. Oh yeah. Check for the seasoning. Delicious. Definitely need some salt. Some salt, some pepper in there. Perfect. Stir this around, and that is it. I'll ladle it in here. Ooh, can't wait to eat it. So my soup is done. It's creamy, it's dreamy, and it's so good. All I need is like a big piece of rustic bread or maybe like a grilled cheese. I think I might be doing a grilled cheese today. So there you have my creamy tomato soup. I hope you like it, and don't forget to subscribe to Everyday Gourmet with more delicious recipes and videos.